Hi everyone, I'm Ming, and today my presentation will be about the advice for the young managers in their new job. As we know that if you are a young manager, your baby face has never been such a liability, and the young professional with a fresh energy and a new perspective are being chosen for manager positions. But the age-related skepticism is a challenge that every new managers have to face with. And these days, more and more young people are now choosing their job as a manager positions. And the trend doesn't apply just for the .com jobs, but it is also spreading into traditional industry as well, say by Barbara Kate Rapper, the vice president of the content for HR1.com, a human resource portal. The young professional have a fresh energy and a new perspective that the company find valuable and at the management levels. But the age-related skepticism, not just only the criticism, however, is a challenge that these new managers must face and have to deal with when the age come into the issue. Rapport advised that the young managers to concentrate on what they were hired to do, what they have to do, and what they need to do, not just ignore those irrelevant things. It is a fine line between being confident and being know-it-all. She wondered, we know that nobody like a Mr. Know-it-all because everybody just like people with moral, people with very humble. Talking about work, I think I can handle that because I can cope with easily with the job that is given to me. But I think I have a problems with the relationship with my staff. Can you advise me on how to deal with it? Or can you provide some article that I can read to inspire me? Or at least advise me. How can I solve these problems? These are the very common questions that the young managers usually ask themselves or ask the people with more life and work experience. And the answer is like this. Young managers, no, your managers believe in you, believe in your ability, so that they wouldn't put you in a leadership position if they don't think that you could handle it. As a young manager, you will be faced with skepticism. They have been in work, your staff, they have been in workplace longer than you. They have been there for longer. They have more life experience and also the work experience more than you. But if they were qualified to lead this group, I'm sure one of them would have been selected. But now, instead you were chosen. Don't forget that it would help you to when you second guess yourself. And here are some suggestions that you might think it is helpful for establishing yourself in a leader role. And number one, you should acknowledge their expertise and experience. Your staff. This is essential since they have been on the job longer. You will win them over if you give them the credit for the experience and the knowledge they have. If you push your own ideas too quickly, they might, a little bit irritate and they might bristle. What do you know about it? You are very young. You just been in this job for only 1 year. You know no more than me. And this make our work become more difficult to develop. So instead, don't be afraid to say, for example, Tom, what do you think about it? You have more experience. You have a lot work experience in this area. So I think you will handle it easily. And then introduce change only after you have built some rapport, which is the good relationship with your staff. And besides, take a learning stand first. Number two, which I also think is important, is that you should assert yourself when it comes to setting a direction. You should guide, offer opinion to their work, your staff work, accepting no less than good quality. It means that you require the good quality for each work that you give to your staff, and don't let them intimidate you when it comes to setting a high standard and giving them feedback on their work whenever possible, just to be sure that you will praise for the effort. Everybody loves praise. Imagine that you have finished just a difficult work that you were given, and then after that, your boss, like your managers, praise you, give you a lot of compliment, and you will feel that you will satisfied for your, for your hard working, and uh, don't be shied away from coaching them too.